Good morning, Cowboys Nation. It's your boy DMV back with another one. Rocking my primetime studio shirt, hanging out with the fellas, man. It's a very, very good morning. I'm normally one of those people that I could be grumpy the day of, day one, but then I know the Cowboys are going to, in day two, improve what they've already been building on. See, the Cowboys are a type of team that they put whole drafts together. They're not a team that are going to put spotty picks and maybe you get 1 to 2 guys. Dallas is normally looking to get 3 to 4 guys out of each draft, and I think that they're in a position to do so. So Mozzie Smith was the pick last night, and I think that it was an excellent start. Obviously, the draft board got wiped out the way that it did, but Dallas was able to recover and get the guy that they feel can help build culture on that defense. So Mozzie Smith is definitely a start. So what I'm here to tell you guys today is possible guys to look for, possible picks to look for that could bolster this roster. So we're going to start with the interior because I believe that the Dallas Cowboys need in this next round to make the offensive line a priority. So I'm going to give you my top 5 linemen that I believe Dallas should look for that can help bolster this roster and possibly be plug-and-play guys from day one. So number 1, based on the rankings of my top 100 board, O'Cyrus Torrence is still on the board. He has not been picked up yet. So O'Cyrus Torrence has a grade 2. He's graded number 2 or a second-round grade on my board. Then you got Steve Avila out of TCU. He's number 2. So those two are neck and neck with me. They're right next to each other on my board. So either would be good. John Michael Schmitz is out of Minnesota. Is a really good pick there. Honestly, I would have taken either of the 3 that we're talking about right now last night at 26. So if you can get one of those guys at 58, it's an absolute steal. And man, we would improve on 2 areas of the team that we needed to improve at probably the most. Number 4 is Matthew Bergeron, tackle out of I think it was Syracuse. I think he's out of Syracuse. Yeah, out of Syracuse. Matthew Bergeron is a sleeper. He's a guy that reminds me a lot of Terrence Steele. He plays left tackle. You might be able to move him down the guard, but if he's a guy that you can get with Duke Manyweather, he could really, really be a sleeper and a really good pick for you. And number 5 is Cody Mock out of North Dakota State. He's a guy that played left tackle at North Dakota State, but you could plug him in at guard. He had an excellent Senior Bowl, and he's a guy that if you get him there, that's somebody that could be a day 1 starter for you for quite some time. Now, another position that the Cowboys could, look at bolstering their defense if they want to go with this theme and continue with this theme of helping Micah Parsons. So, Drew Sanders is still on the board as a linebacker. Jack Campbell still on the board. Trenton Simpson is still on the board. And Dion Henley, who probably will be closer to 58 than any of those guys. Now, understand, anybody that I've named lineman or linebacker, Dallas might want to look to move up the board today. If they move up the board today, they might be able to give up a 4th-round pick or something like that. But you would have gotten 2 guys that help you right now. And that's what it's really all about. And now I'm going to name my top 5 sleepers that you should look out for. Not by position, but by the player, the value of the player. Number 1 is Darnell Washington. Now, from what I understand, Darnell Washington has some knee issues. So look out for that today. But it could be GM lying season. But that's some information that I got from my guy Jay Tuck right before I went on. But Darnell Washington is still number 1 on my board for a sleeper to look out for that can help right now. Number 2, B.J. Ojulari, edge out of LSU. You guys know that I'm high on B.J. Ojulari. I believe that B.J. Ojulari could be the best defensive player as it's all said and done out of this draft. So B.J. Ojulari, look out for him today. I know he will go high today. And if he doesn't and he's sitting at 58, I do know that Dallas expressed some interest in him. So look out for B.J. Ojulari. Number 3 is Tuli Tui Pelotu, edge out of USC. And we talk about, if we continue in the bodyguard theme for Micah Parsons, Tuli could be available at 58, and he's somebody that could definitely help this team because edge is a sneaky need. So if all else is wiped out and you need to get a player, Tuli could be available there. Number 4 is Sam Laporta, tight end out of Iowa. So we love them Iowa tight ends, man. We love those Iowa tight ends. Sam Laporta could be a guy because we know that there is some interest with tight end with Dallas. Now, what I will tell you is it was a smokescreen for the first round, but Dallas is still looking to get a tight end. They're looking for a tight end 3. Don't think any different when I tell you that. So Sam Laporta is a top 5 sleeper banger. That's what we're going to call it, the last 5 that I'm talking about right now. And at number 5, if all else is wiped out, because we got to prepare for it because it happened last night, you could go running back early and you can get Keandre Miller out of TCU, who is high on a lot of boards. So, just think about that. So my top 5 sleeper bangers: Darnell Washington, BJ Ojulari, Tuli Pelotu, Sam Laporta, who's number 4, and Keandre Miller out of TCU. And then I'm going to go over the list again. So I already did the sleepers and the bangers. We're going to talk about the linemen: Osiris Torrance, Steve Avila, John Michael Schmitz, Matthew Bergeron, and Cody Mock. So make sure that you guys are writing these names down so that you're aware. Or if you want to get plugged in right before the draft comes up, then you have these names. And then we got the top linebackers on the board, which the linebackers are far in between. I think linebackers will go fast today, and then you'll look at maybe the 4th and 5th round of getting linebackers. But we got Drew Sanders, Jack Campbell, Trenton Simpson, and Dion Henley. And I appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you for rocking with me last night. Appreciate you for tuning in on Mark Holmes' channel. And that's what I got for you guys today. And we'll be doing a recap. Actually, we'll be doing some draft coverage on Mark Holmes' channel later on today. Hopefully, we can find a spot. Maybe I'll live stream as well. And I also, guys, I got to leave you with a recap video. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'm out. Peace.